guys, it's your friend Vijaya. I know I haven't posted a video in a really long time, and you guys have been so good about messaging me on Facebook and on YouTube saying, Vijaya, what's going on? How come there are no videos? Well, I'm here to solve that problem today, and we're going to cook together, which I'm really excited about. We're going to be making gluten-free crispy chicken wings with a homemade barbecue sauce and a delectable blue cheese drizzle on top. So let's get started. I have in this pan, it's a saucepan, half an onion that I'm gently sauteing in a little bit of olive oil until translucent. And all that translucent means is that it's become clear and there's not a lot of color, right? And you just want to take off a little bit of the harshness of the onions. And to that, I'm just going to grate in 1 clove of garlic. I love using a microplane because it makes life so easy when you're grating garlic. And you just scrape it all off the back. And then we're just going to return that to the heat. And then if you want to follow me, so I got this on about a medium heat. And we're just going to continue to saute this. Now, a lot of barbecue sauces use ketchup as their base. And the reason why I don't like to use ketchup is because it can have a lot of preservatives. It can have traces of gluten, and if you are either celiac or have a gluten sensitivity or are on a gluten-free diet, you want to be careful of those things. So I like to start from scratch, go old school, and use some strained tomatoes. So we're adding about 2 cups of strained tomatoes, or passata. Passata is just a fancy Italian word for strained tomatoes. So the next time you're cooking, you want to impress your friends, just tell them you're using passata. All it really is tomato sauce at the end of the day. Okay? And we're going to just increase the heat a little bit. Now, all great barbecue sauces have a little tang to them. So we're going to add about 1/4 of a cup of white vinegar, 1/2 cup of brown sugar. That's going to add a lovely bit of sweetness, and because brown sugar has molasses in it, it's going to give this deep, rich flavor to the sauce. Okay, now let's go in with our seasonings. You can use any combination of spices you like. I'm using sweet smoked paprika today, a tablespoon of crushed chili, which will add great amount of heat. I like things spicy, salty, sweet, sour, so that'll be great. Some mustard, garlic powder. Okay, and I'm just going to mix these in gently. And already it's looking quite delicious. Now for a little bit of color and a little bit of salt, I'm using some gluten-free soy sauce, and that's going to add a bit of richness and color to barbecue sauce, because you know when you usually get barbecue sauce, it's that deep, rich, like hickory-ish color, and the soy sauce is going to do that. A little bit of salt, some pepper, and we're just going to stir this, and then we're going to continue to cook this for about 25 minutes on low to medium heat. Keep in mind that there's a lot of sugar in here, and you got to be careful with it. You want to make sure that you keep stirring so that you don't burn it. Oops. Okay, and so that's going to reduce. And now you can see it's like this bright red color. After 25 minutes, it's going to reduce down. It's going to become this lovely, thick, rich, dark color, and it'll be perfect for tossing the wings in. Now, onto the wings. When it comes to the wings, you guys are going to love me because it's the easiest part of the recipe. So I have a Ziploc bag here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a cup of gluten-free flour in it, and 1/2 cup of cornstarch. Now, if you can't find gluten-free flour in your grocery store, it's usually in the baking aisle and it's labeled gluten-free. If you can't find it, let me know and I can make a separate video on how to make your own gluten-free flour at home. The reason why we add cornstarch is because it's going to add a major crunch factor to your wings. See, I'm so excited that I can't even like spit out the words. Super, super crunchy wings. Okay, and to that, a big, generous pinch of salt and pepper. And I'm just going to seal this up and give it a bit of a shake. Nice and fun. Okay, and I have my wings here. Okay, so I have some wings in here, and I need to give you a visual when it comes to the wings. So pretend this is a wing, and I work out my right arm more than I do my left arm. Okay, this is the drumette, and this is the winglet. The drumette is the meatier part of the wing, and the winglet is the most sleek and elegant part of the wing. And here's a visual if you guys are like still confused about what I'm talking about. This is the drumette, and this is the winglet. And I prefer the drumette because it has a little more meat on it. Some people like the winglet. I know you guys are gonna like one or both or everything. I don't know, but I got you guys covered, okay? I got a little bit of both. So whenever you come over to my house, you'll be pretty happy. So we're gonna dump the wings into the Ziploc bag, give it a good seal. Oops. And just have fun. You're not even touching the wing, people. Make a dance out of it, you know, you just want to get them nice and coated. And they're looking good. It's time to fry them off. Now it's time to fry the wings. So I have a pot with a bit of oil in it. Well, not a bit of oil, a lot of oil, because if we're doing the gluten-free thing, then we've got to have a bit of indulgence, and these bad boys have to be deep fried, okay? It's the only way to go. And the oil's at about 350 degrees. The best way to know is to use a thermometer. If you don't have a thermometer, the next best thing to do is add a pinch of the flour into the oil and see how it bubbles like that right away? I'll do that again. It's just almost instantaneous. That's how you know it's at the right temperature. So I'm just going to shake off the excess flour and start dropping the wings in. Oh, and you see the bubble? That's exactly what we're looking for. And this is about medium-high heat. And you want to use a nice big pot for this so that the oil doesn't overflow. And I have one more wing. Oh, one more wing. Two more wings. Two more wing friends to join this hot tub party. And you see like how the wings are bubbling like crazy right now? They're bubbling because there's a lot of moisture in them and the moisture is trying to escape. So they're going to cook for about 10 minutes or so on medium-high heat. And you'll know when they're done because the bubbles will start to subside and become quieter. And you'll be able to see the wing. Right now you can't really see them. And they'll be nice and golden. So let them hang out in there, let them do their thing, and we'll check on them in a second or two. Okay, while our sauce is bubbling away and our chicken wings are frying, we're going to get started on our blue cheese drizzle. So I have about 1/4 cup of crumbled blue cheese in this bowl. You can use anything, gorgonzola, anything that you can find in the grocery store that you enjoy. And I'm just trying to get it mashed up a little bit because we're trying to drizzle this over the top. If you like things chunky and want to serve this on the side, go ahead and just use the crumbles or be a little more delicate with how you mash this up. And to that, I'm going to add about a cup of sour cream, full fat, yes, of course, and 1/2 cup of mayonnaise. And we're just going to give this a bit of a stir and get the blue cheese incorporated. Ooh. Okay, and these are all really rich components, so I like to break it up with a little bit of acid, so I'm just going to add about 1/4 of a lemon's juice to it. I'll catch the pips with my hand. And we're going to continue to stir this up. Okay, so this is looking pretty good. Doesn't this look good? It looks so yummy, right? Okay. So now I'm just going to load it up into this bag, and we're going to get ready to do some drizzling action in a second. So it's been about 10 minutes, and check out the difference. Look at those wings, beautiful and golden. And as I said before, all the bubbles are like have subsided, and they've become a lot more gentle. So let's drain them. We're going to drain them into this bowl. These are going to be the perfect base and clinging ground for our barbecue sauce. I can't wait. All right, I'm going to turn off the heat. Check out those wings, people. Check them out. Okay, so our barbecue sauce has reduced down. And remember, it was red to start off with, and now it's this beautiful mahogany color, and it's rich and thick and glossy. So I'm just going to add a little bit of the sauce to my wings. And we're just gonna toss them around, give them some love, okay? Make sure that they're coated on all sides. I love a good saucy wing with a crunchy base, so these are gonna be just that. And then I'm just gonna pile them up on my plate. The winglets for the ones that love winglets, and the drumettes for people like me who love drumettes. Let me know. Let me know on YouTube in the comments below. Do you like a winglet or do you like a drumette? Okay, last but not least, I have my bag here with my blue cheese drizzle. And it's called Drizzle for a reason, people. Look at that. Look at how beautiful. And there you have it. My gluten-free crispy chicken wings with a homemade barbecue sauce and blue cheese drizzle. Now, there's only one thing left to do, and I've got to do it, right? You guys want to see me eat this? All right. So I'm going to go in for the drumette. Let's give this a taste. Oh, hot. Mmm. So crispy. So yummy. The sauce, the barbecue sauce, is lovely and sweet. Has a little bit of tang to it, but also some spiciness. And that blue cheese drizzle, oh man, it is just delectable. Thank you so much for watching. If you guys like this video, make sure to subscribe, like the video below, and leave a comment for me in the comment box because I love reading your comments. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys later.